All right, so we received a lot of questions, guys. So again, throughout the whole week, when you guys are watching our videos, put your questions in the comments of any of those videos. It's so handy for us. Should we talk about Queenstown?
Yeah, sure.
All right, go for it, Laura.
Okay, so on Twitter, we got a message from @Cannaboy4 asking, what is the best things to do in Queenstown? And where are the best places for food in Queenstown? Okay, so shall we start with the things to do in Queenstown?
I'm just talking about food, I don't care.
Yeah, so the first thing to note is that obviously Queenstown is the adrenaline capital of New Zealand. So I think it's kind of like mandatory to do one of those crazy adrenaline activities.
And there is so much choices, right?
Yeah.
On this list, we're just going to talk about the thing that give us the biggest memories, but that's pretty much it. There's really a lot to do.
Yeah, so bungee jumping is one of the main activities you can do in Queenstown. You have 3 different choices. You could do like the highest bungee, you can do the first commercial bungee jump in the world. You can also do a freestyle bungee called the ledge, and we'll link up to a description to the video of when we did the ledge bungee below after this video.
We didn't, you did?
Well, yeah, I did. Robin didn't, but you'll see that in the video.
Seriously, watch the video. It is one of the most dramatic moments of...
In terms of other adrenaline activities, you can do whitewater rafting. They have a really awesome whitewater rafting trip over there in Queenstown.
That even goes through a tunnel.
Yeah, it goes through a tunnel.
That's really
Again,
awesome.
we have a video on that one too. There's multiple jet boat trips that you can do. All of them are super action-packed thrill rides. You'll have fun on every single one of them. So yeah, pick a jet boat and go for that. If you're visiting in winter, you can go skiing. There's 4 sort of nearby ski fields in Queenstown, so there's an option there. And Queenstown is also known as the party capital of New Zealand, so you can always go out and have a few drinks, and there's loads of bars to check out there as well. So that pretty much covers the things to do in Queenstown. But do you want to go over some cheap things to do in Queenstown?
So now that Laura just gave you the list that's going to cost you thousands, let's cover a few like fun things to do in Queenstown as well for you, Cabana Boy. So the first thing is hiking up Queenstown Hill. The hike is mildly easy. It's going to take your breath away with both beautiful views and tough uphill.
Uphills.
But the hike is definitely worth doing, and it's a really nice day out. Then there's also something called Frisbee Golf, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's golfing with frisbees. It's pretty weird, but it's quite cool. You can get your frisbees. Where do you get your frisbees already?
Oh, there's lots of sports shops around Queenstown, and they do rent them out or sell them for pretty cheap. So that's always an option.
So spend $10 on the frisbees and go over there. Plus, you get to keep the frisbees when you travel around New Zealand. So it's cool to play frisbees. You can feel like a frat boy and throw frisbees. Ben Lomond track is probably, I think, is the most popular hike to do in Queenstown.
That's a full day hike.
It will take you the whole day, but I think it gives you absolutely amazing views. It's a great walk, and I think it's well deserved to be the most popular hike in Queenstown. There's also something called the Underwater Observatory, which is run by, is it KJet? Yeah, KJet is running that. So I think it's only about $10. You go there and you can see all the fish and basically underwater of Lake Wakatipu.
And diving ducks. That's my favorite thing.
Laura saw a diving duck, diving down and trying to get some water.
Underwater ducks, they're amazing.
The day she saw that, she couldn't shut up about it. You can find these pictures on the article of the free and cheap things to do in Queenstown that we're going to link down below. Laura's picture of the diving duck, unmissable. And if you do have your own car, head to Arrowtown. It's a really nice day out. You grab yourself an ice cream, you go sit by the river. You may even pan for some gold. Maybe you're going to make a living as a gold panner in the area. It used to be a really big gold mining area back in the day, so it's a quite interesting history. So that would be for like the cheap things to do in Queenstown, but let's talk about food. And I want to start because I want to talk about the first one. You can go afterwards, I don't care. But I want to talk to you guys about Eric's Fish and Chips. I cannot stress enough how much I love Eric's Fish and Chips. I talk about it all the time. And yes, they do absolutely fantastic fish and chips. That is true. They have a lot of choice. Yes, it is true as well. It's not a myth, but the best thing about Eric's Fish and Chips, and yes, I do talk about it with amazing passion, The deep fried kiwi fruit for dessert. If you guys have never tried a deep fried kiwi fruit, head to Eric's Fish and Chips one in Queenstown and grab one. It is absolutely amazing. Say hi to the team of the Eric's Fish and Chips from us at Backpacker Guide. I remember for the rest of my life that day when we did grab this deep fried kiwi fruit and we went to eat it right in the lakefront. Actually, we even went on a boat. There's a video of us. If you check it out, check out our videos of Queenstown and when we went to Eric's Fish and Chips. Is so good. It is absolutely amazing. Deep fried kiwi fruit at Eric's Fish and Chips, the first thing you need to eat when you arrive in Queenstown.
All right.
Whew.
Let's move on. So something you probably how can I follow that?
I just love it so much.
It's not really worth talking about any other food now, is there? Just go to Eric's Fish and Chips and get yourself a deep fried kiwi fruit. Alright, so if you're not into fish and chips and deep fried kiwi fruits, you do have other options. You can go to Ferg Burger, which is probably the most popular place to get food in Queenstown, and they're basically known for their oversized gourmet burgers. But the problem with Ferg Burger is that it has a very long queue, usually to get food. You'll have to wait for about 2 hours. But there is an alternative, which is going to Devil Burger, which is basically around the other side of Ferg Burger, a few streets over, and they basically do the same thing but without the queues. So we like Devil Burger.
To be quite honest, I do prefer Devil's Burger than Ferg Burgers, but
alternatively, you can actually get outside of Queenstown and there's the Remarkable Shopping Park, which is, you can take public buses to get there. And over there, they have a really awesome restaurant called Hamill's, and they do amazing pizzas. Like, they do loads of different crazy toppings on pizzas. And if you go on a Wednesday, it's half-price pizza night, so that's always a bonus. And then finally, 1867 is a sort of like pub restaurant, which actually has some of the cheapest beer in Queenstown. And every night they have deals on their different food that they offer. And there's loads of choices. Like it's a crowd pleaser, basically. So yeah, 1867, that's where you can find some pretty good cheap eats for dinner and some good priced beer. So that's always a bonus.
Always a bonus.
Yeah, so that basically is Queenstown in a nutshell in terms of things to do, best eats and cheap things to do as well. And we'll make sure to link up to all the relevant links in the description after this broadcast. And if you did like if we did like the answer to these questions, make sure that you give us a like and let us know in the live chat if you've got any more questions about traveling in New Zealand, so we can quickly answer this before we wrap things up at around 9, I guess.
Have you heard about the deep fried kiwi fruit at Eric's Fish and Chips in Queenstown?